What's up, guys? We got a first place locals deck profile with at GX Gamers. What's your name and what did you top with or win with? Sorry.
My name's Eric Avila, and I won with Tearlaments.
Tearlaments. So did you believe in Tearlaments even when they got hit?
Yeah, I've been playing Tearlaments since before Ishizu came out, and I stopped playing it while Ishizu was out because everyone else was playing it. So I was like, I'd rather play something else different. So I kept playing like Sprite, which was very late. I did play Ishizu Tier 2 because it's still my favorite deck.
Yeah.
But I didn't like playing the mirrors all the time.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Do you want to get deck profile right now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I was start play Triple Ash.
You want to do it upside down?
Triple Ash.
I know everyone knows Ash does.
Because Ash is really powerful in this format. A lot of decks. It's a little bit slower right now. Plus, like Despia is good again. So you just want to have the Ash. You don't want to get their edges started. So it's good. It's a good one. 3 of them.
I saw a lot of Labyrinth. Did you play any Labyrinths today?
I didn't. Didn't. But I saw him play next to me, and I feel like Ash would be good against that.
Yeah,
too.
it is.
Yeah,
I saw
then you stop the welcome, big welcome, or the regular welcome.
So Ash Blossom's good. All right.
And then 3 unicorn.
Yep.
Because you always want to open unicorn Fenrir is usually the best hand. Because you can summon unicorn, grab your spell, normal summon Fenrir, and then make Drago Sack and go into your plays.
Drago Sack? What the heck?
Yeah, if you, we'll get into it more, but if you basically if you get nibbed along the way, you can recover with your spell anyways and build your stuff. So
got it.
It's not a big deal.
All right.
And then 3 Fenrir, because again, part of the combo, so you want to draw those.
Yep.
2 King of Swamps. I know most people are playing 3. Mine's is a hybrid. So I would play 3 if I was just playing a pure tier build with like Shadals or something. But with it being hybrid, I feel like 2 is a good number.
Yeah.
Because I may see it, and if I see it, I get Pauline, and I can do Chimera, which is really good.
That's basically your Kit Kalos, right? Okay.
It's basically my Rukalos.
Yeah.
I mean my
Kit Kalos.
Kit Kalos, yeah, to make Rukalos.
Yeah, to make Rukalos.
But it's really good. I like it. And then 2 Tearlaments Kashtira, because I was thinking maybe 3, but 2 is a good number. I don't want to break on it too much because I do want to see the other Kashtira stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, it's great to be your second and third happiness since you don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I think 3 is a good number.
Yeah. 2 is a good number.
Yeah, 2 is a good number. And then you get 1 each of the Tearlaments.
Yep. Rip.
All of them are 1. This
one's
one's
OT?
Yeah, it's an OT.
Broken. Okay.
This one's at not at 1, but honestly, again, the King of Swamps can be treated as third, second, and third, so I don't really need more than 1. Plus, like, you can't make Kit Kalos, so dumping a Tearlament isn't as powerful as it used to be.
Okay.
And then 1 each of the Shizu cards.
Yep.
Those are all at 1. Because it adds more to the deck, because, again, they're Kashtira, but they have a spell called Kashtira Birth, which lets you reborn anything in your graveyard. So the more you mill into your graveyard, the more combo pieces you come across.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, and then the shufflers are always nice.
Yeah.
1 ogre and 1 rise heart.
Okay.
The ogre is to grab the trap because it's really good to recur. The rise heart is to get your combo for Shangri-Ira and to make a rise heart.
Okay, cool.
1 card rise heart.
1 card rise.
For the spells, I have.
Did you ever feel like you were locked out of using your fusions when you papaya, or what's it called?
When I use Theosis?
Yeah, Theosis. Yeah.
Not really. Because normally when I if I I had a hand today that you saw earlier. I had to use Theosis early on because I didn't have enough combo extenders.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the rest of the cards in my hand was like a Scream, I have Tearlaments, Kashtira, and a Soliate. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I can just play with this on his turn.
Yeah, play on your opponent's turn.
So I'll just make some of these monsters my turn and then play on their turn.
That makes a lot of sense what you're trying to do.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to call it a hybrid.
Yeah,
because I want to play on my turn and also play on their turn.
True.
So I played triple planet, pressured planet Wraithos.
Yeah, no one knows how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But we know what it does.
I like it because it gets you to your Kashtira cards faster. Plus, if you really need a Tearlament, you can always grab Tearlament's Kashtira.
True.
So it's really good. And then the 2 of the regular field spell, Planet Pellerino, because having the Tearlaments is nice too sometimes. Like having a Shireen and if, let's say you have a planet and a Guido,
Scream or Guido,
or whatever. Yeah, you could just use her effect, dump the thing, get mill 8 cards, and let's say you hit some tiers, you get to fuse, and if you don't, you put a bunch of Kashtiras in your
True.
So
okay.
And
they're basically your one-ofs.
Yeah,
because they search for it.
Yeah. And then 2 Screams.
Why only 2?
Yeah.
They only used to play 3.
They used to, but that's because you're more of a pure build. Mine's again is a hybrid. Right. So like I'm gonna go through a lot of my deck first through my beginning combo, so my deck will be a lot thinner, so I won't need the third one. I'll probably brick on it more than I will mill it.
Makes sense.
So I want to mill it more than I want to draw it. I don't mind drawing it because it will mill me cards and it'll lower their attack. But mainly I want to sit to the graveyard so I can grab crime.
Got it.
So it's mainly just a way to get crime since I can't do Wicked Callison.
Very true.
And then 2
Triple tactics, yeah.
Because I still lose to Bistio sometimes.
Yeah.
Since I am still playing tiers. I mean, if I don't do the tier stuff, then I probably can't do that stuff. But then I lose to.
Do you find that people are still main decking Bestial cards in their main deck?
No, not a lot. It's just if you run into it, like Dragon Link, for example, they play Bistios.
Yeah,
Play against Randy, they play Bistios.
Yeah, that's true.
And those and Dragon Link and Bistio are good this format, so I gotta watch out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, cool. Still gotta be watched. Okay.
And then 2 bursts.
Bursts, yep.
I would want to play the third one. I don't have room for it, but 2 is fine.
Oh, you're playing 40?
I'm playing 42.
Oh, 42. Okay.
Yeah.
No room.
Yeah, I just don't want to keep getting too big because then my mills aren't as effective.
True.
So 42's been fine. I've been hitting Agido, Kelpic, Shufflers, Tearlaments, and King of Swamps consistently all day. So and so it's been fine.
Awesome.
And then 2 Theosis.
Yep.
I think this is fine at 2.
Yeah,
and it's
or once per turn.
Yeah, and it's a hybrid, so I can't use it at the beginning of my combo and hope to get into Rukalos.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it locks me into Xyz.
Yeah.
But you can do it to make your. You can go to Rukalos first, bring back with this, and then Theosis where we get back, and then get to.
Oh, does it stay for the rest of the turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's way different than I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's not for the entire turn.
Yeah, it's not like Lava Goal.
And then 1 poly for the for Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is really good.
What the?
If you really pay attention, Kashtira monsters target.
That's true.
You can't target while this is in the graveyard.
Oh, I see.
So I literally had one against the Kashtira matchup. I played Chimera turn 2 and I ended up riding into the game, end of the game, because he couldn't get rid of it. And I wasn't drawing it, didn't advance my game state, but I kept him off his planet, so he couldn't boost his monsters attack points high enough to beat over it. And then I still had Poly in the graveyard, so he could never target it with a Rise Heart. So he kept making a Rise Heart, but I kept beating over it since it's 300 feet bigger.
Non-targetable.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And then 1 Heartbeats for Floodgates and to periodically get back a trap.
Yeah. Searchable.
Yeah. For Chaz to play 1 Meta Noise, 1 Crime.
Meta Noise is back.
Yeah, I think Solely Meta Noise is really good right now. It's won me a few games too because of the dump effect. If let's say I open 1 King of Swamps, I'm gonna send it to the graveyard for Poly, and then the rest of my combo I'm gonna send another one to the graveyard, so I can have in the graveyard for this. Okay. Because then I can go into another fusion.
Sweet. Okay, that makes sense.
And I flip the monster face down.
Yeah.
And Crime, of course, is for the counter, whatever, like
any
Eclipse or Dark Ruler or whatever.
Yeah. Because you end on Shangri-La, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I end on Shangri-La and
so this backs up the Shangri-La.
And then of course, Solely because it's monster negation and lets me search my center.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So it's not bad. I don't think I need more than one of these because I might.
What's that last card?
Last card is Kashtira Preparations.
Do they normally play this?
I don't know. I've seen people playing more so the Big Bang, the one that banishes, because it lets you, when it's banished, it lets you target 1 Exceed monster you control, Kashtira, and then take one of the materials and add it to your hand especially. Yeah. I think it's good, but it's more so like a winner breaker card. This one lets you lock your opponent out of the extra deck and the monsters on the field because you can either bring back you can do this to bring back one of your banished ones. So like you banish, for example, with Rice Heart, you banish Fenrir. Yeah. And then during your standby phase, you bring out another monster with Shangri-La. So you use your trap to bring back the banished Fenrir, and you use Shangri-La to bring out the missing one. So like Unicorn, if you don't have Fenrir and or Ogre, or if you have both Fenrir and Unicorn, then you just bring out Ogre. Ogre's good too. I only play one of it because it's decent enough to give me the knowledge of what my opponent's playing, and I can control the flow of the game by changing their draws.
All right, let's go to your. You want to go to your extra or your side deck?
Yeah, we do my extra deck. For my extra, I was playing 1 Mud Dragon. I can make it with the Cheer Beanie that I make majority of the time. Okay. 1 Dragostaphelia, Lucalos, Kaleido Heart, and Guardian Chimera, my 5 fusion monsters. Yep. I think they're enough. I don't play Super Poly, so I don't need more.
You think they'll come back, Super Poly?
Super Poly, it will be good against Despia for the most part. But like for example, against Kashtira, unless you're playing my build, you could Super Poly the Rice Heart and the Root Hollows. Okay. But then the Root Hollows will come right back. Yeah, true. And then so you only got rid of the Rice Heart. And if you really want to get rid of the Rice Heart and the Root Hollows, you might as well just play Lava Flow. True. Yeah. So it's If the ones you really want to get rid of, you can't. The Shangri-La, unless your opponent's dumb enough to play another fire monster.
Makes sense.
And then for my seeds, there's Shangri-La,
Yep.
Big Eye, Dragossack, number 89, the Diablosis,
Mind hacker.
Kashtira, a Rise Heart, and Zeus.
Nice.
Zeus is in here because this card you can make on your opponent on your turn if your opponent happens to use a Shangri-La during your standby phase.
Yeah.
So you just summon one, slap it on top, attack something, and then you go into a Zeus and then wipe the board.
That's smart.
It's really easy if they have too much on board and you just can't deal with it. And then this is part of my combo. You make Dragossack with 2 level 7s, and then that lets you make 2 level 3 tokens to make Cherubini.
Yep.
So, and then from there, I'll show you the combo right now when I'm done. So that's the Exceeds monsters. And then for the links, I play 2 Lingaribo because this deck does lose very hard to Ibli, which is running around, so I had to cut some cards to make room for 2.
Can't believe it.
I feel like Ibli's going to be a real problem in this format because if your opponent really wants to lock you out at something for your extra deck, if you play 1, all they have to do is Diablosis the 1 out of your extra deck and then bring it back, and then you have no other out.
That's why you play 2.
Yes, because if they do try to Diablosis, they see 2 initiatives. Okay, no point in getting rid of 1.
That's smart.
Unless I can get rid of the other one before you stab it.
Yeah,
before your main
backup
phase.
plan.
Yeah, so then they'll hit one of these other bombs in my extra deck, which is fine. I can play around that.
That's smart. Okay.
Then Cherubini to put the King of Swamp in the graveyard.
Yep.
And then I make with the Cherubini and the Dragossack, I make Sprint to put Merrily in the graveyard, and then from there I can make blue colors.
Sick. Okay, let's go to your side deck. Oh, sorry. Are you done?
And so my combo always starts with making the blue colors, because if you get nibbed along the way, you can use Kashtira Breath to bring back a level 7.
Okay.
And then just keep going from there and make your Kashtira board.
Makes sense.
At that point, the card that you're most afraid of has been spent, so you can play the game normally now.
Okay. All right.
For my side today, I was playing 3 Eradicators.
Wow. Hater.
It's just I didn't respect it as much Runic when the format started until my friend told me that it did really well at the case tournament. So I was okay, I guess I have to start playing these in the main deck in case I run into it, or any other kind of deck like Labyrinth too.
Yeah.
This is an auto win if you can do it at the right moment.
Yeah.
I actually won me the game today against Plunder because I got rid of their Pot of Prosperity before they got a chance to use it. Of course, it was after he tried to nib Lava Golem and Kaiju me, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, right.
1 Harpy Spell Dust again for back row stuff. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, because against Renegade you can banish their field spells.
Yeah, because they can't protect it,
Exactly. And then 3 Book of Eclipse, because it turns off most boards.
Yeah.
Turns off most boards. And it's really good defensively and as a disruption. 3 Nib.
He's back.
I'm still deciding whether I like it more. It is good this format, but like most people are like playing the Adventure Engine now again, or like other things. So you kind of need to have Nib and another card to negate, or like a Nib Ash, so that way you can stop the Griffin Rider from coming out.
Makes sense.
But I do play Ash in the main deck, so that's why I do play it inside because it's not bad.
Okay.
And then in case if I decide that the deck just does too much and I'm relying too much on Nib, I also will side Lava Golem.
Okay, yeah.
I think Lava Golem is good right now too because I don't need to normal summon. I can just special summon my fingers and stuff.
Yeah, because you don't control a monster.
I can't normal summon I'll have to continue a spell, but Theosis is a card. So.
Am I gonna see you at YCS with Los Angeles?
Yeah, I'll be at YCS.
Sick. Are you gonna play the same deck?
Yeah, more than likely. I might have to change it a little bit, but
Alright, cool, man.
more likely.
Well, we hope to see you more in the future, man.
Yeah.
Alright, peace out.
You too. Thank you.